RN, your trusted leader in e-motorsports.
All right, welcome back, Vigilante Race fans. This is the Vigilante Racing Network coming to you live from virtual Brooklyn, Michigan for round 5 of the Vigilante Vanquish Series here at Michigan International Speedway. My name is Alan Vaught, and also tonight we have the lovely and talented my wife Lori managing the race and keeping these boys in line for us, and we thank her for that. But we're about to get gridded up, folks. They're going pretty quick, so I'm going to get you some immediate information on the session details tonight. As we get into this, it's an 85 lap event. That's 213 miles, 65% fuel, only 3 tires, sets of tires over the wall, 4 total, about 1 fast repair, a 25 and 6 incident limit, and as always, iRacing controls the cautions, lucky dogs, and wave arounds. We got a tight championship battle going on here. First and second, you see Trevor Robertson with a 112 in the top spot right now, closely followed by Chris Goins at number 1 machine with 109 points. We have a tie for third between the 81 of Jonathan Osborne and 51 of Dylan Bryant, both sitting at 99 apiece. And in 5th position, the number 13 of Mr. Andy Player with 97 points, just 2 points back. So super tight in the top 5 here as we're entering round 5 of this championship battle. You can see these trucks are already gridding up on the pit lane, getting ready to get started for this first pace lap. Get you some atmospherics in the grid real quick. All right, folks, tonight's pretty mild as far as the weather's concerned. 30 degrees, ambient, 79 on the track, 80% as far as humidity is concerned. 9-mile-per-hour wind out of the northeast, and we're under partly cloudy skies. Albert Anderson took the top position here tonight, so he's on pole. Craig Goodenough second, Jonathan Osborne third, John Schulbacher 4th, Kelly Kittle 5th, Dave Mayberry 6th, 7th is John Gallagher, 8th Trevor Robertson, 9th Andrew Cawthon, George Rincon in 10th, Dylan Simmons in 11th. You got Dylan Bryant there in, as I was. You got Dion Jones in 12th. Andy Player is in 13th. Dion Jones 13th. Tom Bears. These guys are moving actually because of penalties, folks. Michael T. Alfaro 17th. Scott Milner 18th. Jacob Alicia 19th. Dylan Bryant 20th. Jesse Redding 21st. Mike Adamson 22nd. Mike Everidge 23rd. And Jason Lee 23rd. We're going to get underway pretty quick here with Albert Anderson at the front of the field. You should see that pace truck dip off. Control of the first start will be on the flagman, folks, on the flagman. We're getting ready to get underway right now.
Green, green, green.
There we go. We are underway. The one truck already 3 wide. He did not take position, though. He must have been dodging a vehicle that slowed down for him. So that will not be a penalty. Oh, 81's going around already. He saves it on the bottom. Great job by Jonathan Osborne there. Cold tires. That will definitely happen on cold tires. Back at the front, three-way battle for the lead here. 89 on the outside. You got America's driver on the middle there in the sandwich of Albert Anderson. John Scholbacher looking to maybe go down even further. He's in second right now in the 12 machine. Real spicy at the front so far, folks. This is a great track for multiple groove racing. Draft is very much in play here. It is a 2-mile track, not a 2.5-mile track, but these trucks punch a big hole in the air, allowing these guys to stay pretty close. You shouldn't see much of a spread on the field for the first probably 10 or so laps, and maybe a little bit of a spread after that, depending on how these guys can take care of their tires. Pretty good enough is taking over the lead. Dave Mayberry sitting in second right now, battling with the 6 machine of Trevor Robertson. Too wide. Robertson's going to probably make the pass coming out here, maybe even take over first position. 99's fighting his way back on the bottom there. Your pole sitter, Albert Anderson. Nearly a 4-wide situation here. Kelly Kill wants to join the party, making it 5. Trucks under a blanket right here. 3 laps into this already. .48 machines looking to go low in the 29. Incredible action here at the front. Hopefully they hold on to it. We don't have a junked field. Too much going on right now to check the chat, but trust me, I'll check it, folks. If you're out there, give me your comments, questions, whatever you got going on. We'll get to it. Look at this. This is just incredible. These drivers have been racing against each other for a long time. They know each other very well. Tendencies. They're very good at racing each other tight, but keeping it clean. Kelly Kill's making his play for the lead right now, and that bottom being pushed by the 28 of George Rincon. And he's in the lead right now with the 28 with him. Will they be able to hold it? Oh, you're in the wall, 99. No!
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
89's in it. Albert Anderson, America's driver, was in it. Your pole sitter. Now, folks, they do have a fast repair tonight. You got Deion Jones, Craig Internup, Trevor Robertson, another fast truck, and Albert Anderson, Mike Everidge, all definitely in this. We're going to go back and take a second look. 6 laps in to this race here at Michigan International Speedway. Man, the racing was just so good. It was almost too good to be true at how hard and fast and tight they were racing each other. And it all went wrong coming out of turn 2. Go back and take a look. All right, this started up further forward. I want to say it started with in and around the 99 machine, so let's get up there.
Just a little bit, but I saw you down there low, so we're all good.
So it's a chopper perspective. We see them going into 1 and 2. It's in 1 now. They are 3 wide again. Take a closer look here. 28 starts to clear. Is not clear when he comes up. Touches the 99, and the 6 is on the outside. Innocent victim. The 6 machine, the 89 machine, and others are going to end up getting caught in this. Our title sponsored machine, the total call of Albert Anderson right there, just unlucky. This is one of his, I mean, he's great everywhere we go. Really, really a presence on the 2.5 and 2 mile tracks. He's just like Dale Earnhardt Sr. He's got that, he's one of those guys, you feel like they can see the air and where the momentum's going to go. But like I said, don't get too disheartened out there in the chat, because they do have a fast repair now. The unfortunate part of that is we have a long race to go, and if they're having to use their mulligan right now, that means they have nothing left for any late race mishaps. everybody pretty much is on pit lane right now, with the exception of Dave Mayberry, Jonathan Osborne. Neither one of them, they decided to stay out. From Kelly Kill back, and Kelly's going to come out of the pit lane third. Alicia, Gallagher, Schoenbacher, and others, everyone else essentially, all hit pit lane. And they're making their way off now.
I'm glad you stayed out here with me, Osborne.
Looks like Albert Anderson may be sitting on the lane there trying to make repairs manually. Like I mentioned, it's a tough call to use that fast repair early on in the race, and you have nothing for later. Yeah, that's what he's doing. You can see them beating out the sheet metal right now in that truck. And it's probably a smart play. If he didn't have too much damage, he knows it's early, and he wants to save that fast repair for later in the run. Very good enough. Probably same situation right there, sitting behind him. Trevor Robertson and Dylan Simmons. Those guys still sitting on pit lane, rather. Your current leader right now is Dave the Mouth Mayberry. Let's see if these lights go out on top of the pace truck, which would mean we're going back. And they are out. We're going green the next time by, folks.
What you doing up there, Dave?
We'll take a quick look at our cams.
Honestly, I don't know.
Here tonight before we get underway here. This is the onboard with the 01 machine of Kelly Kill. We got 5 onboard cameras here tonight. The 13 of Mr. Andy Player. The 21 of the Mouth Mayberry currently sitting in the lead. The 81 of Jonathan Osborne. And we have the 89 of Craig Goodenough. Craig has a heart rate monitor. His heart rate got to 133 right there. You can see the highest is in the middle. That might be during that accident. We don't know. But we'll keep a check on his heart rate monitor as we go through the evening. Should be interesting to watch. As we're getting ready to go back green here, you're going to see that pace truck pull off into pit lane. Now, for the restarts of this race, it is with the leader. Once they get into the restart zone, they can launch at any point within that restart zone. Gives them a slight advantage, as you'll see here. This in the blue. You see the blue on the pavement up ahead. That's the restart zone.
Green, green, green.
Mayberry takes off about maybe halfway to 2/3 to that restart zone. Gets a nice restart here with his former teammate Kelly Kill right there behind him. And the 81, Jonathan Osborne, maybe looked to take a peek underneath Kelly. Decided against it. Kelly's got that Bud machine in the wind here tonight. He's very, very good at this style of racing, this track in particular. Making his presence known here this evening. Looking for the lead right here underneath the 29 machine. He's got some help coming from Jacob Alicia there in the 31. And the 81 of Jonathan Osborne may be helping out Dave Mayberry on the outside. And we're back under caution for another incident, folks. Another yellow. Looks like it might involve a Mike Everidge in the 82. Go back here and see what happens. So you see Mike right here at 82, just behind the 51 machine. The 19's right behind him. Oh, the 19 of Scott Milner and the 82 of Mike Everidge get together. See if we can get a better look at this. And it looked like the 82 might have been chasing up, thinking he was clear. He just goes up, wasn't clear. Ends up, crushing his engine in that outside retaining wall. And the 19 of Milner Luckily got a good bit of damage off of that too. We'll take a look at this. Oh, it's not too bad. He does have some right front damage. I'd probably expect him just to bang that out and not use his fast repair at this point. Scott Milner here tonight. He races with Cigar City Racing, him in the 09 machine of Dylan Simmons. Hasn't made his way on pit lane here. Let's see if I'm sure he's probably going to go down and assess his damage. 11 laps in, we're on our second caution. The thing about this track, folks, is it's a multi-groove. It's super fast. A lot of drafting going on. You can have a miscalculation like this. If we were to get 15 or so, maybe 20 laps under our belt, you'll probably see these guys spread out just a little bit, and this sometimes can go green to the end. Take a check on the chat out here.
Hey, Dave, you are not the leader.
Now, Lori out there saying hello to everybody. Got Albert Anderson Sr. saying hello to Lori and everyone else.
I was.
Mr. Anderson out there pulling for his son, Albert Anderson, 99 machine, who had the pole here tonight. Kathy, also of the Anderson clan, saying good evening to everyone. Let's go, Albert. They're also saying, oh no, when they saw that incident happen early on in the single-digit laps there involving the 99 machine. Edith Anderson out there saying hello to the VRL team. Also part of the Anderson clan. Edith Anderson as well. Lori saying hello to everybody. Well, all right. It pretty much catches us up there. Let's see if we can get a word with the Cigar City Racing machine of Scott Anderson. Hey, Scott, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me. Scott, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me. Can you hear me? Scott, it's Alan in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, man. So, how did that happen from behind the wheel? Well, from your perspective, what happened there?
I like to see a replay. I thought I was holding my line. It looked like maybe the 82 followed the 51 up into me. I don't know.
Oh, look,
But
Dave, I'm behind.
Didn't feel like I had much damage, but I came in. It was 6 minutes
Oh,
of
boy.
optional.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck to you. And just thanks for talking to us real quick. Looks like you're going to be okay on the damage. I saw you kind of beat that out instead of using your fast repair. It looks like, right?
No. Nope. I had to use it. It was 6 minutes, so I just came out and came back in around.
Oh, you just used it. All right, man. Well, that's tough this early on, so I'm sure you'll be tiptoeing around here a little bit, hoping for getting into the race late.
What did it look in the broadcast? Did I come down or?
It looked like you're maybe the 82 didn't realize as he was chasing the 51 up the track a little bit.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I just didn't know if I came down. I was questioning whether I did or not. Okay, cool.
All right, man. Good luck to you.
Talk to you later. All right, thanks. Bye.
Yep. All right, folks, let's jump back up here with the leader's about to go green. Jacob Alicia should have go back and forth. The leader gets lane choice here, so I'm not sure if the 51 or the 31 has the lead here. But you're going to see this pace truck duck off, and we will be back underway. It looks like Alicia has it. He's going to be the launch vehicle.
Green, green, green.
And there he goes. Gets a good launch on that inside line. Really kind of catches the 81 off a little bit. Mike Adams is trying to take advantage. In his 88 machine there. Good Wrench Chevrolet. Ooh, a little bit of door music between the two of them. And between the 88 and the 28, this Tough to tell that both these guys are running very similar schemes tonight. Jonathan Osborne looking to make a comeback here on that inside line. Not there yet. He does have kind of the preferred line, but the problem with that inside line is as you come out of the turn, out of turn 2 or turn 4, you want to track out to the wall to get as much speed as you can. And if you have someone to your outside, obviously you can't do that. So it makes for, you really got to set up your passes here, and it takes a while. You see the 81 get a little wiggly. And also the 31 is up on the high side, really giving an advantage to that 81 machine as far as the draft is concerned, like I mentioned. Not over yet. 88's jumped in behind the 31. The 81's up here trying to get around both of them. Looking for some help maybe from Andy Player in the 13 machine. Got all aboard with Andy tonight too. He jumps on the outside line to get that momentum as the 88 comes down, all the way down. Looking maybe to get around the 81, but he's going to have to drop in line here, looks like. Now he's looking to work with Osborne to get around the 31 machine finally and then fight it out between the two of them. As we're still right on board with Andy Player racing out of Concord, New Hampshire. He's already up 8 spots from where he began the evening. He started in 12th, now in 4th position. '88's out there in front now. A little bit of a lazy Susan going on here with these trucks, just going one around the other, depending on who gets the momentum, the push, or the draft. 81's getting back in there deep again. 123's right there, so close. 123 of John Gallagher, who's up 4 spots in the 3rd position right now at the moment. We'll take a look off of the hood. Jonathan Osborne here in the 81 machine. Racing out of Woodbury, New Jersey. Jonathan's up 2 spots. Started in 3rd, currently holding the top position. But you can see the field is hungry behind him. This is like a slightly different type of racing from the super speedways of Daytona and Talladega, but not completely dissimilar. As now Gomes goes up and takes the lead in that number 1 machine racing out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, the lazy Susan's going on here. And the 88's all the way down on that bottom. Looking to get a 2 for 1 as he enters into turn 1 and 2. And he's going to get them. Anyone's coming right back. No one's willing to give up that clean air. Clean air is king. You want to be the last one to get the clean air and then start to drive away.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not meaning to get into you there, buddy.
That was super close. They both kept it straight, though. And there's Warnock out there in the chat saying, let's go. Dylan, what's up, Lori? Dylan right now is running back in the 9th position, not that far off. He's probably biding his time, watching this action up front. No, we've had a couple of cautions already. Don't know if maybe he already used some of his, maybe his fast repair in an earlier incident. I did not see that he was involved, so I think he's probably okay. 20 laps into this 85-lap event already. Good wrench Chevrolet of Mike Adamson's out front. Like he's trying to maybe control the air from top lane to bottom lane. You can do that a little bit. Now, it can get pretty sketchy if you do it too late and you end up not leaving that other driver any option but to run into you. Probably going to take both of you out in a good chunk of the field as well. 81, or dive to the bottom there. Looking to get around 13. Kelly Kill's back up in the mix here. Only down 1 spot. Kelly started the race in 5th, running 6th right now. Mentioned earlier that Mr. Cool Kill rather is very good at this joint. Loves it. won countless races here. And he's also one of the best drafting drivers, that is, in pushing everything else. Oh, he gets a little out of the groove there, worried he's going to hit the 13. Don't know if he may lose a couple of spots due to that. We'll find out momentarily, but he does have momentum and drafting helping that 13 in front of him. Oh, so close on the 28. That could have been disastrous. But they made it. Caution is out again, folks. Good involving Tom Barish, that 35 machine.
Yeah, right. I saw it. I was like, damn, I can't believe that happened.
Go back and take a look at 82 here, and the 35 just kind of door slamming each other. I don't know what happened there, folks. That could be one of those situations where once you get together, it's like Velcro. We'll go back a little bit further and take a look at score. Different angle here. Tom Barish racing out of past Christian, Mississippi. Goes for the inside move here. It's a little bit wiggly. Goes up to side draft. Don't know if tippers are getting involved here or what, folks. It looks like maybe. That's maybe what went on there. 35 got the worst end of that. 82 seemed like he got away with minimal damage. Some right front damage there to Tom Barish in the 35. On pit lane right now, probably getting that repair done manually. Hey, Tom, it's out in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, so we got to look at that incident. What was it like from your perspective?
I guess we were just side by side and got into one another there. One of them deals, I don't know, I'd have to look at it. I felt like he got into me a little bit and I got into him. I don't know, I'd have to go back and look.
All right, buddy, how much damage do you got going on there?
I got 4 minutes of required and 5 minutes of optional.
Have you already used your fast repair?
Yeah, I got that on that first caution.
Oh, man, I hate that for you. Well, man, I hate that for you. Well, so you're likely not going to be...
man.
Yeah, I hate that for you. It's like it's going to be a good, clean race for the most part. We have had a few incidents, but hey, looking forward then to Kentucky. Is that one of your better tracks? You looking forward to next week?
Yeah, I like Kentucky. It's a lot of fun.
Well,
It's tough.
Yeah, it is a tough track.
It's a tire track.
Absolutely, man. And you really got to know how to get around that joint. So hopefully you have some better luck next week, man. Thanks for talking to me.
Yep, man. Good job, man. Thanks.
Yeah, take care. So unfortunately for Tom, it sounds like he's not going to have an opportunity to win this race here tonight. Don't know what went on in the incident. I'll let Lori, the admin, untangle all that since I don't have to be involved. So you guys understand how that goes. All right, so let's get back up front and see what's happening with the rest of the field. Right now, you got the 51 of Dylan Bryant. Started off with a penalty. He's hitting pit lane right now.
I switched up tonight.
He started with a penalty night. Actually, let me get those up here. I didn't tell you guys who started with a penalty night. You had the 19 of Scott Milner, the 31 of Jacob Alicia, 51 of Dustin Bryant, whom you're looking at right now, the 721 of Jesse Redding, the 88 of Mike Adamson, and the 82 of Mike Everidge. All those trucks started at the rear of the field tonight. So you already got Dylan Bryant making his presence known up front. I know we saw Jacob Alicia as well, and Mike Adamson. So we'll see how the rest of the race goes. Currently, looks like your leader is going to be Chris Goins as we are 1 to go. See all the different, got a bunch of 51 fans out there tonight pulling for him. Appreciate you guys showing up. I know that the 51 does. Make sure, folks, if you enjoy what you're seeing or you want to support these drivers, like and subscribe to the Vigilante Racing Network here tonight. We are live every Wednesday and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have special events like the upcoming Daytona 24-hour race. So hit that notification bell also so you don't miss out on any of our special events. You should see the pace truck pull off here. As it is. And we're getting back underway. Control of the race is handed over to the number 1 of Chris Goins as he gets into the restart zone.
Green, green, green.
And he gets away clean there. .31's not far behind him, though. Making sure he stays tight and close. Is he making a move himself underneath the number 1 machine? Number 1's got momentum on the outside. It looks like he's going to get cleared by Jacob Alicia. But again, we might go into that lazy Susan pattern. If you know what I'm talking about, that little 88 wants to take his bid at it. Lazy Susan, when I say that, I'm talking about that center of your dinner table, little rotating wheel so you can get to your different spices and everything. That's what I mean by a little lazy Susan action going there. These guys are just kind of rotating around each other's orbit, taking turns at the lead because they haven't been able to break away yet. Now, that's not to say they're not going to, because it usually does happen after a little bit once they break in these tires. Mike Adamson now to the lead with Jacob Alicia in second, was outside. Tight pack. 24 cars in the race tonight. We got a couple of guys not on the track right now. James Lee looks like he didn't make the start. And then Tom Barish is out making his repairs right now. All right. Like Addison's pretty well decided he wants to hold on to this lead. Doing a good job right now with some help from George Rincon, the 28 machine. Looks like we got the Good Wrench and Good Wrench show going on here. Oh no, we're wrecking at 81, the 23 and others involved. These are 23 starting to make his way out of there, Mr. Aaron Warren. We'll go back and take a look at what happened here. Got Aaron on the inside, that green and orange machine. 81 up on the wall you see there. Looks like as he's coming out of turn 2. He's going to get a little piece of the wall. I think it starts there, so we'll switch over to Mr. Osborne's view here. Gets a piece of the wall, pulls it off the wall. It's okay. That's not actually where it happens. It happens with the 23 and the 13. We'll back up just a bit. 23 is making a play, making a move here. It's Warren in a 23 and Player in a 13. 13's coming down, holding, and they both come up the track. That's going to be so close. I don't want to be calling out, but that's going to be a tough one. It's really tight racing here. They're both kind of wiggling. Then 23 gets turned off the nose of the 13. And that's what happened with the 81.
There you go.
Thank you much.
23 is pretty well tore up there. Don't know. His
You're welcome.
truck's rocking pretty good. Looks like some left front suspension damage for sure. Some steering. He doesn't still have his fast repair. He's not likely to be able to stay on the lead lap here. Yeah, Aaron Warren is with the Trident Racing team with Mike Alfaro, the 12 of John Schanbachler, and the 31 of Jacob Alicia. Bringing that Alabama Beer Company 23 truck to the service. Oh, he took his fast repair, so he's going to be able to get back in this thing pretty quick. Probably didn't have a lot of fuel to take on, considering they had just hit pit lane. Let's get a word with Aaron so we got a chance. Hey, Aaron, it's down in the booth, buddy. You got me.
Yo.
Hey, buddy. So what happened from your perspective behind the wheel there in that incident?
I felt like I just got ran into. Nothing egregious, just tight racing, and felt like either I came up or he came down, or maybe we just came together. But it's all good. Fast repair, a little bit of go-go juice, and I'm back out on track. So,
well, hey, man, appreciate you talking to us. A little like it was, yeah, like you said, not egregious. One of those racing deals, you guys both kind of moving about just a little bit. It was 3 wide. Don't know if you knew it was 3 wide at one point there. You guys were coming out of 2. Just really hard racing.
yeah, I know in the middle of the pack, this truck is hella loose. It just floats everywhere. So you really got to mind your P's and Q's if you're in the middle. And it's fun, though. I was making my way up front, and
Well,
that's what it is.
How's the rest of your Trident Racing team doing tonight? I know Alicia and others are on that team with you.
Oh yeah, we're just patiently waiting for the end.
So you can hit the go button at some point. All
There you
right.
go.
Well, hey, thanks for talking to me, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. All right, folks, a little update. We're probably going green on next time by, but we do have Albert Anderson, Dylan Bryant, Jonathan Osborne, all on pit lane. Tom Bear's still on pit lane from his earlier incident. Albert's coming off now. They're all in the lead lap. They're looking just to make take advantage and get as much go juice as they can here. So while we're talking about it, let's talk about the title sponsor for this league, which is Tow Call, Albert Anderson's company. Tow Call, if you live in the Washington, D.C. metro area and you need a tow, a jump start, a lockout, or a tire change, contact Tow Call at towcallroadside@gmail.com. That's all one word, towcallroadside@gmail.com. And they'll be out there. Friendly service, swift service to help you out. And we appreciate them coming on board this season for both our series, the Vanquish and the Premiere Series, and as a title sponsor as we're getting back underway here with Mike Adamson controlling the restart in the restart zone here. And we're back underway. Gets a nice launch there on that inside line. Like it's pretty clean, 2x2 back through the field there. In the middle of the field, Mike goes up to the outside trying to open up the corner. May be opening up that inside line for the 31 to try and take his shot at the lead here. As Jacob Alicia's looking to take it. Does get alongside. He's going to have a chance as they fly down the backstretch towards turn 3. And that's going to come down to who has the better draft and who's better organized. Right now, it's about equal. Shorter distance around the bottom for the 31, more momentum on the outside for the 88. But he may have more organized help coming in the form of the 28 in the one machine on that outside. 88 looks to take kind of the middle line here. And now all the way out to the wall. These guys get lined up. They could have a chance to kind of take off and spray out this field. You see that top line, 88.31 to 28, pulling right now. 1 and a 13 is the closest competition, along with the 29 of Dave Mayberry right there, sitting in the 6th position, and the 721 of Jesse Redding. He had a penalty start tonight. He's up 14 spots from where he began. Riding on board right now with Dave Mayberry. At number 29, Vigilante Racing Network. We appreciate the sponsorship there, Dave. Ruck. Racing out of the Apex stable. Got Redding to his outside, and the 89 of Craig Goodenough to his inside. Oh, he just sticks it in there. That was so close. But he makes it work as they're too wide in front of him. Just completed 38 laps of this event. Looks like these guys may be tired of the start and stop. It looks like they're going to try and stretch it out a little bit here. As you can see, the field is getting stretched a bit. Looks like the high line's got more trucks in it. You got 3 trucks down low. 88's willing to move high or low just to make sure he's maintaining the momentum at the front. You can see that the 13, the 28, and the 88 all running a different line as they make through 1 and 2. 13's definitely trying to make his play for 2nd position right now. Andy Player up 10 spots from where he began the race tonight. Racing out of New Hampshire, Concord, New Hampshire. Does not make the pass yet. It's so tough. He's probably going to need a little bit of help, but he's not going to get it from the 31. He's going to make his own play up underneath the 13. But your leaders were last on pit lane. Let's see, the top looks like 5 at lap 24. Really, everyone back to your 10th position went in on lap 24. The rest of the field went in on 31. The question is, did they take tires? Did they not take tires? If I didn't mention it earlier, these guys are able to get about 23 laps on a tank of fuel, give or take, and it also depends on going to depend on whether or not we had caution laps mixed in there as well. That means we should see these guys going in, your front runners, anywhere from lap 47 probably to 50. We're on 42 right now. Another 5 laps or so, we'll see how some of this plays out. And if they're able to get to green flag pit stops, that's when you're really going to kind of see more of a breakup of the field. Adams has been the only one to be able to hold on that top spot here tonight. And that's likely because the guys behind him of Rincon Player and others realize, hey, it might be in their best interest just to line up and go here. And then fight it out amongst themselves as whether or not they can get on and off pit lane efficiently and who can outrace the other coming down to the final laps of this race. As we got the 19 trying to get around the 11 here of Alfaro, 19 of Milner. Miller's being followed by the 10 machine
You didn't get bumped. You
of
got
Andrew
paid, Larry.
Cawthon.
Hey now.
Cawthon's racing out of Bartow, Florida there, looking to maybe push the 11. I think he's just kind of in a wait-and-see approach right now. Who's going to have the momentum, and he's going to select his lane. He got Lori's notification in red across the screen there saying, hey, let's crank it up. And we probably should do that while we have the opportunity before we get the green flag stops here, folks. So if you want to hear what it sounds like inside these virtual cockpits and these racers crank up those computer speakers or that television set right now, we're going to crank it up. We'll be right back. That was our Crank It Up segment. Hope you enjoyed that. Good chance to hear the sights and sounds here from Michigan International Speedway, as these guys are putting on the show now. A few cautions there at the beginning. Now everybody's kind of settled in. Mike Adams is still holding the lead right there. Andrew Player in second, up 10 spots. Dave Mayberry third. Chris Goins in fourth. Very good enough, your top five so far. Remember, folks, if you're out there and you like what you see, like and subscribe so you catch all the racing action here Wednesday and Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we go live. Got Lori out there in chat saying hello to everybody. Ask her questions too, folks. She's sitting there. She's monitoring the race, keeping all these guys in line. You got all the rule book in there and everything. Any questions for her about what you see on the track? I'd be more than happy to answer them. And we're 50 laps, and I just heard Mike Adams saying he's going to hit pit lane this time by. The 88 machine, let's see if the 13 goes with him. You see the 88's down low. 13 looks like he's going to come as well. Yes, he's going to try to outbrake him on the outside, though. And he may have him. Question is, can he get to his box now? 88's going to cut him a break there. Back out on track. Right on board with Albert Anderson out of Washington, D.C. Right now, Albert's running in 12th position. On pit lane, you got George Rincon, John Shanebachler, Andy Player, Aaron Warren, Michael Alfaro, Mike Adelson, Jacob Alicia, and Scott Milner. Go up front here to Chris Warren to see if he makes his way on pit lane this time. He is. 721's coming in with him. Dave Mayberry, Craig good enough. We'll see if Craig was able to hit his highlight, or any high numbers rather, on his heart rate monitor. Nope, still his high at middle number there is the highest he achieved tonight. It's 133. His average is around 97 on the right-hand side there, and his current heart rate is 108. So he's pretty cool as a cucumber right there as it currently stands. We'll see how this works out for him. I'm going to go back up front here to the number 1 machine. That's Kelly Kill as he makes his way around again. Now, Kelly went in on lap 31. All the guys up front now. Hill, Cawthon, Gallagher, Jones, Simmons, all went in on lap 31. Osborne went in on lap 30. 32, you had Bryant, Anderson, and Evers. So multiple different strategies playing out here right now. As you can see, the mix of all the trucks going around the track at full speed, along with the ones who are coming off of pit lane. Let's see if the 01 decides to go in this time. I don't know if he will. Nope, he's going around again. So right now he's holding the top spot with Andrew Cawthon. These guys are really hoping for a caution right now, so this strategy might really work in their favor. I see Dylan Simmons has hit pit lane. Truck looks like it's in good shape. No issues there. Back aboard with your current leader, Kelly Keel, racing out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I see Kenneth Warnock out there asking about damage to Dylan's truck. I don't think so, but we'll get a look at it and see. As you see 123 coming in with Kelly Keel. Kelly almost goes around there. 123 of Gallagher coming in right behind him. Racing out of Roseville, California. Andrew Cawthon took over the lead in that 10 machine.
Sitting this time, 81 sitting.
And here, Jonathan Osborne, the 81's also coming on pit lane.
Sitting the samba.
99 is on.
As we watch Jonathan operate his rig, coming down on pit lane and getting into his box for service from his team. Oh, he just overshot just barely. And just a smidge. Here's getting ready. Yeah, he's off. Service complete. That number 81 machine. Your current leader, Andrew Cawthon, makes his way on pit lane, and as does Dion Jones, Albert Anderson in the tow call machine, and Dylan Bryant, the 51. So Kenneth Warnock, I don't think he has any damage, buddy. I think he's just on an alternate strategy here as far as his pit cycle is concerned. All right. Well, we've made it through our cycle. pit stops here, and Mike Adamson reassumes the lead with Andy Player in close proximity to him. Mike Adamson at first. That number 13 machine of Andy Player right there in second. Yeah, you're welcome, Kenneth. You got the number 1, Chris Goins, sitting in third. And no surprise, Craig Goodenough's up here. The 89 machine making his play at the lead of this race. Just behind Craig Goodenought, you got George Rincon. Now these 5 leaders right here look like they're working together to some degree, but they're not perfectly in line. That is your top 5 breakaway. They all went in on lap 50. Chris Goins went on 51, excuse me, as did Craig Goodenought. But Adamson, Player, and Rincon all went in on 50 now. Going back to this second group you see with Dave Mayberry. Dave went in. He went in on lap 51. As did Jesse Redding in that 721 just behind him. .721's working with Mayberry, really getting tucked up underneath his rear spoiler, trying to help both of them go faster and catch that pack in front of them. They are not on such a different lap, pit lane lap difference that they're going to be able to catch them in some other strategies. You got to catch them on raw speed, or they're going to have to hope for a caution. Now, so everybody's either on 50 or 51 all the way back to Michael T. Alfaro. Got Alfaro right there, right behind the 12 machine, John Shanebachler. Both of these guys went on lap 50. Now, back to Kelly Kill and the 12th position. He went on lap 54. So he has the freshest tires out of everyone in front of him right now. Right behind him is Trevor Robertson, who went in on lap 51. And you get back to Gallagher a good ways in 123. He went in on 54. Then you got Bryant and Anderson. Both of these guys have the freshest tires on the track, and they're the furthest forward. They went on 56. Now you have also Deion Jones, Andrew Cawthon. They both went on 56. Jonathan Osborne went on 55. And it's pretty much through the field. Got Alicia. Alicia went in on 50. So he's on the strategy of the front runners. Go back up front here and check in on these guys. 88 still holding the lead, doing a great job here tonight. But you have the lurkers, the guys who are really good everywhere we go, as is Adamson. These guys are playing smart strategy right now. Hey, we don't want to fight too much and draw this rest of the pack in with us. As you do see the one trying to make maybe a shot at the lead here. Didn't feel like he had it here. But once you get back to fifth is less than a second behind your leader here at 0.7. Then you go 3.5 seconds, and actually is kind of increasing to get to Dave Mayberry in the 29 in 6th place. So by running away like this, these guys are increasing their odds of one of the 5 winning this race. This looks like from on board with the number 13 machine of Andy Player. Then right there in the 3rd position. He's up 9 spots here tonight. Racing out of the Apex Racing stable. His teammate right behind him there, Craig Goodenought. Don't expect these guys to be racing each other too hard. The 89's tucked up nice and tight under the 13. Those guys are working together for sure. As you generally see at any kind of a drafting track, teammates are going to do this.
Zero one pitting, 0-1 pitting.
I just heard Kelly Kill saying he's hitting pit lane. Kelly's running in 10th position right now. Last on pit lane at 54. Oh, he's going to get nailed from behind by the 6, maybe. It's going to be okay. 6 went around. Didn't kill him. Really got in there hot. How many laps to go? Now, will this pull in anybody else? The 4 machine going around here. Ben Robertson's coming off pit lane. Kelly Kill's already off pit lane in that Bud machine.
Pitting.
You hear your leader, one of your leaders rather, Mike Adamson's in second right now saying he's hitting pit lane.
23 this time, 23 this time.
Right on board with the old one of Kelly Kill. Gonna be super fast right here. He's got to watch out for like that truck there at 23 was trying to get down to pit lane while he's coming around. This is when things can get a little hairy. Good stop there for Mike. Gets in the box clean. Aaron Warren's on pit lane as well, just in front of him. Nobody else yet. Back up front with your leader. Out of Charlotte, North Carolina, Chris Gold's in that number 1 machine. Gonna have to pit. When will he go? Not this time, doesn't look like. Nope. Got 2 more takers. Andy Player and Craig Goodenough. Teammates. Playing out their strategy. Craig's racing out of Helper, Utah. Both of these guys out of the Apex stable. Looking to bring it home number 1 tonight. See the 88's trying to unlap himself, but he's being careful. Doesn't know when the number 1 machine is going to go on pit lane. Not this time. It's going to stay out again. 17 laps to go, coming to 16. Anyone's going to go ahead and make his pass here. You do want to do that if you can, folks. You don't want to be a lap down and have to take the lucky dog. You'd rather just get around the leader, which is what Mike Adams is doing here in that good wrench machine. Now you see that Craig Goodenough and Andy Player here are a lap down. The leader just passed them. They're going to be able to race their way probably back past him as well. Guys are going to maybe work together. Right now, side by side, that's not what they want to do. Oh, what happened with the 13? Did he have a penalty? Caution is out. Oh my God. You see it right in front of the 01. And George Rincon, the 28. I'm betting when we go back and look at this, this is going to be a case of a vehicle trying to hit pit lane and the other one not realizing it. Well, this is a safe, folks. Changes everything. As we have 15 laps to go here. Significant damage on the front end of that 01 machine.
We got to check up.
Yeah, I don't know if he has a fast repair. Just hoping that he does. Let's go back and see if we can get a look at this. Oh, 01 here, making his way through 3 and 4. Don't know what that what that was. Don't know that he expected that to happen. Let's take a look and see. We're watching 28, which is in front of him. Looks like a normal line, goes down. Maybe he's going to go on the pit lane, decides to go up wide. Don't know what that happened there. That is an unusual thing for the. If I'm Kelly, I'm not expecting a 28 to do that. Let's take a look from the 28's perspective.
Yeah, EOL, please. I'm going to the pit.
All right, here we go. Go inside the cockpit. Maybe listen to the engine. It looked like he was hitting pit lane there for a moment. He's coming down the back stretch. Makes his arc into 3. Starts to get off the gas.
Damn, you get me.
Downshifted. I don't know what happened there. Maybe downshifted early, didn't expect it.
That was close.
Something happened there. All right, we'll see if we can get a word with George and see what happened from behind the wheel. Looks like Kelly Kill's not going to have a fast repair because he's got significant damage. So you look at the back of George Rincon. He don't look too bad off. See if we get a word with George. Hey, George, down in the booth, buddy, you got me.
Yep.
Hey, man, I was looking at that incident there coming out of 4. What was going on from behind the wheel there for you?
I was going to pit. I hit the wrong button, and then I don't know. I think I may have Ty Dillon, Kelly there. I don't know. I'd have to look at the replay. Like, I don't know. I told him it probably might have been my fault, and I don't know. You tell me. Probably my fault.
It just sounded like it unexpectedly went into 3rd gear maybe or something and it pushed you wide a little bit unexpectedly. I don't know what happened. It was really odd looking.
No, I mean, I was downshifting going into the pits. I didn't see Kelly back there at all. Like, I didn't see him at all. Typically I'll pit, I'll call it out if I see somebody behind me, but I didn't see him behind me, so I don't know. I don't know. Could have been me. Who knows? I have to see the replay and go over different angles myself to figure it out, but I did apologize to him because I kind of feel it was my fault, and I usually don't make those calls until I see the replay, but probably the right thing to do.
You never know. But hey, man, looks like you're okay on damage. Did you have anything, or did you have to take a fast repair there, or what?
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard by Kelly. I destroyed the front of his truck, so I would imagine the rear end's pretty bad. And with 10 laps to go, I took the fast repair.
Okay. We'll let you get refocused here, man. I appreciate you talking to me. Good luck the rest of the way.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Yep. All right, folks. We should be going green here. See that pace truck pull off. Yeah, that was just an unusual event there. It happens sometimes in racing. Jones is controlling this restart.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are back underway as he launches within the restart zone. Gets a great restart. Craig Goodenough going to try to follow him through underneath Mike Adamson on the bottom. There's 721 of Jesse Redding in close proximity to the 88. Trying to give a push as you see the 29 of Dave Mayberry trying to get around and get into this fight for the win. With 12 laps to go right now.
Go high. I'm putting this time. I got to set the line.
This is one of Mayberry's favorite tracks. Does a very good job racing here. You see him right now, he's going to go low with the 88 and the number 1. The 88 goes up high in front of the 89. Looking maybe to get some help from Craig Goodenough. 29 still down there alone and unafraid. Trying to get a little bit of draft off of that number 1 machine out in front of him. But with these guys lined up to his outside, this is going to be a tall task for him. He is there, though. He's up underneath the 80, excuse me, the 1. And he's drafting off the 88. Tremendous job here by Dave Mayberry tonight. That 29 Vigilante Racing Network machine. And it's getting tight here, folks. You got 5 trucks right here under a blanket. 29's taking the middle. That might not be great. 89 is going to jump down and maybe help him out. He's not there. One's on the outside of the 89. They're going to be 3 wide right here. See if the 89 is able to get up here and push the 29. Give him an opportunity to maybe make some hay up on the top side. Adams is out front. Bryant's right behind him, the 51. He's been running an alternate strategy all night, but that last caution brought everybody together. We're getting some of the most exciting laps here tonight. 29 going down behind the 51. Now he's going back to the middle again. Gives a little bump to the 51, gets him a little bit out of shape. 89 is going to try to push the 29 through the middle. They have the momentum. Nobody's looking to help anybody at this point, folks. It's every driver for themselves. The only time you expect some help is if it's going to benefit that driver pushing you. And I will be shocked if we make it 8 laps without another incident here, the way these guys are racing at the front. Oh no, 51 goes around. Caught the nose of the 29 and we're under. Nope. Yep, the caution is out.
Sorry, Dylan. I don't know if that was me or you, buddy.
You're on board right now live with the 29 machine. You heard him you may have heard him call out that he was sorry to the 51. That may have been his fault turning him off his nose there. Right now, the running order is Mike Adelson first, Craig Goodenough. Or maybe, let's see, before it's going to line everybody up. Looks like it might be lining Dave Mayberry up in first place with Mike Adamson third. Wait and see how that shakes out. We'll go back right now and take a look at what happened. '51's up there on the outside. Looks like maybe the 29 tried to slide in there to a hole. Wasn't quite clear. Get you a better shot of it here. The hole was big enough. He went to get in there real quick and give him a push so they could get the momentum, get away from the other two, looks like. But he wasn't clear when he went to make that move. 51 ended up paying the price for it. Does he hit the inside retaining wall? He does. Gets a really nasty lick on the rear. Going to put him towards the back of the field with only a few laps to go. It's likely going to be no opportunity for a podium finish here tonight for the 51 machine. Hate it for all you 51 fans out there. Superman was putting on a show here tonight, doing a great job. This is how racing goes sometimes. You just get a little bit unlucky. Go back up to the front here. Dave Mayberry actually is your leader. We'll get a word with him while we have a chance. Hey, Dave, it's Alan in the booth,
Hey.
buddy. You got me.
Hey, Alan, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, we saw that incident happen. It looked like you were trying to maybe tuck in behind the 51 there, and you guys could run away and fight it out amongst yourselves. Just you weren't quite clear. Is that what it was like from behind the wheel for you?
I don't know, to be honest. I can't tell. I thought he came down across me, but, you know, it's so hard to tell when you're in the race.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
I'm not going to judge. I mic'd up and told him, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know if that was me or you. You know, you can't tell when you're in the race.
No, for sure.
But,
Sometimes it seems like something
yeah.
happened one way. You look at it outside the truck,
Yeah.
it was totally different.
Oh yeah, I've been in wrecks where I'm like, oh, I can't believe I did that, and then watch it later on, and I'm like, oh, it wasn't my fault.
For
So,
sure. Well,
but
we got your camera pulled up, buddy. If you want to wave anybody there, any
I
shout
feel
outs you
bad-
want to give?
yeah. Well, I feel bad for Dylan, but I got no damage, and I'm going to be having my teammates start behind me.
Well, I tell you
So
what, man, you were making some hay there. We were focused on you making your way through, not satisfied to push anybody. Really, nobody was. And but you were very fast there, though. I think you got a good shot to take it home tonight from Mike Adelson. Good enough and Goins right there around you.
It's going to be hard, but I got Craig with me, so if we can hook up and push each other,
It's only going to be 4 laps to go. So if you get a good restart, you might have a pretty good shot at it. And they might even wreck it out to the end. You never know.
I wouldn't bother me.
If I were you, I'd make sure I had my nose out in front of everybody else if that caution comes out.
Yep. A win's a win, no matter how it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, great run here tonight. Hope you get to finish it off strong, if not on the top step of the podium.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, good night.
All right.
That was the 29 machine of Dave Mayberry out of the Apex stable. Looking to bring home the victory here tonight with a couple, as he says, teammates behind him, directly behind him. You got the 89 of Craig Goodenough. And I don't see his other teammate unless Alicia might be on that. Let's take a look. Well, Andy Player is also behind me. But where's Andy? I think he's further back. Yeah, he's the 13th. So we're going to go green here, folks, to see this pace truck pull off and hand control of the restart to the 29 of Dave Mayberry once he hits the restart zone. Again, we thank everybody for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Support these drivers. Hit that notification bell. We do have special events here. We race every Wednesday and Friday night, and we have special events like the Daytona 24 coming up here in the new year. And we're back underway. 29 gets a great start here on the inside line over the 88 with the 89, his teammate, in tow. Greg's going to push his teammate. Will he push his teammate to a victory here is going to be the question. $88 to 31, going to kind of mix it up back there. Let's see if they're able to make some momentum. Is everybody going to keep it straight for these last 4 laps? They are not. Caution is back out. The next time, Dave's going to have to start beside his teammate. We'll see how that goes, but most likely it will be a green-white checker. This particular series, both series here in the Vigilante Racing League actually, only give the field 1 shot at a green-white checker. What does that mean? That's NASCAR overtime, folks. That means that they will drop the green flag. They have to come around, take the white flag, and the next flag ends the race, which means it could be a caution or a checker. The very next flag to come out will end the race. Now, the way iRacing does it, if you come around and take the white flag and a caution happens after that, they will let you race it to the end. So only 1 chance to do that, unlike real-world NASCAR, which I think most of them have unlimited, under the Cup Series at least, unlimited opportunities at that, which just turns into a crash derby. So anyway, let's take a look, see what happened to Andrew Cawthon and Deion Jones in that latest incident. And right now you're looking at the back of the Phoenix Racing Machine for Andrew Cawthon out of Bartow, Florida, at number 10. Doesn't start with him, actually starts on that outside with the 09, the 4, and the 123. Looks like these guys were super tight racing, 3 wide. See if we can get up here with them. You're riding with Dylan Simmons right now. And they're just, man, you see the 51 there too, like 4 wide. They were touching each other all the way through that turn 2. Let's get with the 21-23 here. Little center view. John Gallagher out of Roseville, California. You can see your truck will start moving around on you. The air will move your truck, and you're trying to saw on the wheel, swatting flies to keep it under control. They're okay. And then the 4 keeps coming up. The 123 turns. I mean, this is just so tight. to call who was wrong. It's just a race. This is one of the racing deals. Most like a 10 is just there, nowhere to go. It's like the 4 is just gonna, yeah, he's gonna catch it really hard. Probably busted his engine there, blew his engine. You just saw the engine blow up on the 10, or that might have been tire smoke actually. If he's able to drive away. But Deion Jones had to tow. Andrew Cawthon is a very wounded machine, driving it back to pit lane. That's what happened on the latest incident. Take a look back in on Kelly Kill. I think you guys' truck fixed up pretty well, but he is
Go, Mayberry, go.
laps down for these guys, so he's not going to have a chance to win it here.
Move on, Dave. I'm looking for the instructions packet, and I can't find it.
They got the field out there kind of giving Mayberry a hard time about going to win this thing. Don't know if they're being sincere with him or just trying to get in his head a little bit. Because we are 1 lap to go before we get back underway. And this will be the last green flag of the night, folks, regardless. They can, like I said, they'll take the green flag and then you run 2 laps to the finish. Unless there's a caution in that first lap, in which case, if there is a caution in the very first lap, the race is over. And the field is frozen where they're running at the time of caution. Now, if they get all the way back around and take the white flag, meaning 1 lap to go in this race, iRacing will let them race it back regardless if there's a caution after the white flag. They'll race it back to the checker. If they don't have a caution at all, they're just going to race out 2 laps to the checkered flag. Should be interesting here. You got Mayberry first, good enough. Second, Mike Adamson right there in the 88 and third. Jacob Alicia in 4th. Dave Mayberry has a tire advantage over his teammate, the 68 on the outside, and Mike Adamson in 67, but not Alicia. Alicia and Mayberry on the same lap of tires, lap 71. Whereas good enough is on lap 68, and Adamson went in on 67. So we will see what happens here, folks. Grab your popcorn. It should be a good finish if we get there without having a caution. Race truck is off. Control of the race is over to the 29, coming to the restart zone.
Green flag, green flag.
Mayberry gets a good job. This is a green-white checker. This is going to be it for all the marbles, folks. 2 laps to go. Tremendous start by Dave Mayberry. The 88 and the 89 behind him are racing it out for second. He wants to see that. And he's getting a run. Going for the inside here on that 29. 29 has a tire advantage. Can he get back around him on the outside? One's trying to side draft. Not over. 89 can try to get back to his teammate. Don't think he's got the tires for it. And they're wrecking behind him. They're going to race it out to the end. 89's going around. Almost took out the 29's big wreck behind him. We're going to watch this to the end. We'll go back and check out what happens, folks. 29's coming back to the inside, trying for second, maybe even the win. Don't know if he's got enough to get there. He's going for it. Mike Adamson is your winner. Mike Adamson brings it home in first place. Chris Goins in second, and Dave Mayberry brings it home in third. And before we watch any burnouts or anything, we'll go back and take a look at that last lap incident, folks.
Thank you, Mayberry.
That was pretty big.
Good win, Mike.
Good job, Mike.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lori.
Good coming. Good for you, buddy.
Way to go,
Do you see the 11? Get some contact with the 721 of Reading. How far in the Reading? That's one incident.
10-4, George.
And then maybe the 13 there. Yeah, the 11 comes down to miss the 721 after he gets into him. The 13 is there being pushed by the 99. 51 ends up in the accident as well.
Hey, good racing there, Dave.
For all you 51 fans out there, so it's pretty rough.
Thank you, Chris. It was fun.
Oh, he actually kind of gets through it, but he's going to lose a lot of positions. And they are wrecking up in front of them. A lot going on in the last corner, folks.
Burn it down, Mike.
Trying to bring it all to you here. Like was with the 89, so good enough here. Good enough, goes for it into the middle. Gets tight. Touched by the 31, and kind of catches it, but then the 31 catches him. And that's what happened there, folks. And there's tonight's winner, Mr. Mike Adamson in an 88 machine. Congratulations to him. And we will get him up here for an interview in just a second. But don't go anywhere, folks.
Anybody give me a screenshot, give my truck a pic from Victory Lane, please?
We will be right back. Folks, we are back, and we're going to get an interview with your champion here tonight at Michigan International Speedway, Mr. Mike Adamson. Hey, Mike, it's out in the booth. What do you got me?
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
Hey, man, congratulations. Outstanding win here tonight, coming from 17 spots back to bring home the victory. How are you feeling right now?
Ooh, I'm shaking. That was fun.
Did you think you had it in the bag at those last restarts there?
That last restart I knew was going to be rough with Mayberry. I knew if I could get through turn 1 and we didn't get a caution, I felt like I could get a hold of him and get him before we got to 3.
You did have a little bit of a tire deficit on Dave Mayberry there, but didn't seem like you did at the very end. Did you put some special liquid on those tires or anything?
No, it's the paint scheme tonight, sir. We'll call it the lucky paint scheme.
You did a great job, man. Are you looking forward to next week as we head out to Kentucky? You think you're going to be able to go 2 for 2?
I'm going to try. Next week's my birthday week, so I'm getting celebrated a little bit early before then. So hopefully we'll celebrate again then.
All right, Mike. So, hey, buddy, so great job tonight. Let's see how you're standing. You probably already looked. How are you standing in the championship running here for the Vigilante Vanquish Series? Yet. Let's take a quick look while I got you here, get your reaction to that. So right now, let's see, where are you? This thing's kind of all over the place with the different drop weeks and everything. I don't see you right off. I'll take a look at that later on. But hey, man, great job here tonight. This certainly is going to help your championship hopes as we get into the midst of this or the middle of the season. You're looking home to bring home the hardware for the Friday Night Vanquish Series. Before I let you go, do you have any shout-outs for teams, fans, or family?
Absolutely. Thank my wife as always. I don't do what I do without her. I thank all my kids as usual, Dale, Taylor, Riley, Lane. Thank all of my teammates on Friday night at All-Star Racing, Dylan, Tom, James, James was having issues tonight. Albert, big thank you to you letting me come hang out with you guys on Friday night. Bring home another win for All-Star.
All right, buddy. Hey, great job again tonight. Look forward to seeing you in Kentucky and maybe talk to you again on that podium, if not the top step.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Great broadcast. Thank you and Lori, as always, one of the best leagues out there. The best league.
No, we appreciate it, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alan.
As tonight's champion, the 88 machine, Mike Adamson, bringing it home on the top step of the podium, folks. Tremendous job by him and really the whole series. Let's take a quick check on the chat before we round this out here. Let's step away. We got Lori out there talking about Kenneth Warnock. Talking to Kenneth Warnock about the 51. You saw at the end of the race, Kenneth, he didn't have any damage. He was just playing his strategy out. Didn't work out for him. He got unlucky there a little bit. Lori saying hello to Nicole and the other 51 bunch who's pulling for him. And it looks like that's about it. Congratulations from go out to Mike Adamson from the 99 machine of Mr. Anderson. And they're in the chat. So, hey, folks, thank you very much. This was a great event here tonight. That's going to, before I let you go, I want to thank, as always, my beautiful and talented wife, Lori, for everything she does for me, my family in particular, and the drivers of this league. She is the glue that holds us together, and we appreciate her. But that does wrap it up for round 5 of the Vigilante Vanquish Series. Next, we're going to head out to Kentucky Speedway, as I mentioned, which is a very unique track. Looking forward to that. Yeah, you got to make sure you tune in for it, folks. Be sure you're here next Friday at 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so you don't miss any of the racing action. We'll do a little bit of pre-race, tell you what's coming up, and then we'll get right into the action like we did tonight. But until then, folks, remember, stay fast, stay sharp, stay vigilante, and we will see you next time. Good night.
This ain't your mama's racing stream.